everybody, just pulled out of the slip. We are cruising out towards Ingram Bridge here. Oh man, check the gas level. Gas good, engine seems good. I did my little preliminary check, kind of like any good boat captain does on their vessel before they depart. Checked a number of things. One of those things is the bilge of the boat. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like my bilge pump is operating at this time, but it's a good thing that I inspected that and am aware of that, because if I was to run offshore to get a tuna, let's say, and that wasn't working, that might be a little bit of uneasy feeling. So I'm aware of it. I can haul it out tomorrow and get that handled. So there's not much water in there, just a little bit. I think the automatic valve would have kicked on though, so because I looked in there, again, as is recommended by any good captain, before you leave the dock, always look in your bilge. And there was a little bit of water in there and thought, oh, you know, the float valve should have kicked on. So I hit the manual override and it didn't work. So I'm aware of it. That's what's important. I'm not going far today. We're just going out to La Jolla, so I'm not worried. I'll be safe. I can bail water if I have to. Definitely not going to abort the mission I just started. I got really excited with this forecast. Geared up a lot of tackle. Definitely very safe, no worries. And I'm excited to get out to my fishing spot at a new early time. I believe this will get me out there at about, it's only 3:53. This is for sure the earliest I've ever left the dock, especially by myself, with nobody with me and no time restraints. And I brought my battery backup. I brought an extra SD card so I can get more footage and not have any bottleneck there. Hopefully I should be able to document a good experience. Hopefully we might run into Mikey. I saw Mikey's premiere, which was really cool. He went out and tried to get on some bluefin. Well, they got on some. They just didn't want to play. That's the story. That's how it goes. But he did mention that he might be out here today and or Friday. So that was my goal. But if my bilge, you know, like I said, I might, if it's gonna be nice today and tomorrow, you gotta take advantage of the good weather, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't control the weather, so when it's good, you just go. And then I probably should deal with the bilge tomorrow, but I can just bail out the little bit of water that's in there later with a cup, and then put it off one more day, maybe handle it on Sunday, or no, it's Mother's Day, maybe Monday, because the weather's supposed to go back right. It's supposed to get up to like 8 to 10 footers again on Sunday, Monday. So again, when the going's good, you just got to go. You don't wait. So this is going to be an exciting day. I do not want to get up on plane though. When it's dark like this, I can't see the horizon once I get out past the jetties. So I'm pretty much going to be cruising to La Jolla at like 10 knots. It's going to take me probably about an hour. I'm just going to cruise it, and I'll probably be showing up to my actual 250-foot main starting spot at about 5 in the morning, which would be a new record for me. And the tide's still going to be dropping. I think the low tide was like 7:56, and as I had mentioned earlier, there's interesting tides today. There's usually 4 tides a day, but over the next stretch of days it's going to be very weird. Like, there's only 2 tides a day, so I think that's going to give us big opportunities when it goes from low to high, where it's going to be very slack, or before it goes back down to low also. So there's going to be big periods of slack tide all over the place. I'm really hoping to maybe have a shot at a halibut. The only legal halibut I have ever boated on this boat were not on my fishing line, unfortunately, but they were awesome to get people on. I would love to definitely catch one. Yummy fish, another one to check off the list. And also eventually these yellowtail, you know, the schoolies that migrate up and down the coast, they got to show up eventually. The nutrients that come in from that upwelling off of the La Jolla Canyon right there brings in all that bait, and there's always tons of bait out there. Eventually it's got to bring in those game fish that are going to be swimming by. And who knows, maybe like last year too, we'll see the bluefin, but that's for another video. And yeah, I think that's it for now. We're gonna cruise. I'll go over my tackle again once I get out there. I have a lot with me, a lot of lures hooked up, a couple dropper loops, sabiki, dissension device, you know, the whole armada of tackle to try to have a shot here at just, you know, making tacos for Mother's Day is the main goal, making tacos. It's really hard to get my mind off of the bluefin fishing that's going on right now. Most people that are into this stuff, they're seeing the fish counts, the full day boats, you know, the Liberty, the Grande, Malahini, a lot of them are getting into the anywhere from 30 to 200 pounders on full day boats. You know, the awesomeness of our bluefin fishery continues, and I definitely want to go get in on that, but I definitely, first of all, don't go solo. Got to take care of the bilge first, and maybe when my dad and brother come out later in this year, you know, I should really be saving the gas money, because sometimes it's just a long boat ride, you know, easily burn $300–400 worth of gas, but it's always easy to look at yesterday's numbers and go, oh, they caught fish yesterday, I'm gonna go today and they're gonna be there. Well, what's really important is to gather the data on the conditions. So that's honestly why I'm really excited for this next couple days, because the data gathering, these tides have me very intrigued. So I want to see how the bite is and relate that to what I'm seeing on the paper, and I'm gonna try to really do my best to stay on top of that all season to become better as a fisherman, because I think as anglers it's easy for us to observe effects of things, like the effects of the tides. We can observe the effects of the moon and the sun sometimes, but it's really hard to understand the cause and what is actually going on at the bottom of the ocean at 300 to 200, you know, 250 to 300. So it's very interesting, and I'm still trying to figure it out. It's a lifelong journey, living the dream, good vibes, trying to take care of the ocean. So I am getting close to the jetty, past both the bridges already. This is exciting. I'm already starting to get that nice relaxed feeling, you know. Sometimes before you hit the water, when you're on your way down, you get kind of anxious, and it's just like, oh, I want to get there, I want to get there, I want to go, and then you're there and it's just peaceful. The peace is starting to set in, so that's good. The coffee is starting to kick in, that's good. So I am gonna cut now, and we're gonna go cruise, and when I get there it's still gonna be dark. So see you guys in about an hour. All right, we are about quarter mile from my main spot, which is about, you know, depending on the tide, anywhere from 230, 240 feet of water. Pretty long boat ride. It was pretty fun though. It took me a little bit longer to get out here than I expected, because I got really distracted once I was just out there in front of the beach. I was scanning around and just looking at all the structures and shipwrecks all over in front of the beach right there, because I was like, yeah, you know what, there's no hurry. Can't really see anything, can't go fast, I'm just gonna take my time. And I kind of got caught up doing figure eights around this the tower down there, because I had been having a hard time finding it. I got the coordinates from the website but never was able to find it. So right now I just kind of scanned the area and I was able to find it, so that was cool. Worked on some of my fish finder stuff while I was on my way out here, cleaning up my coordinates. I was watching one of Mikey's videos, SD Fish and Sips, that was fun. Just saw his new video he put up, and that was cool. So we're almost there, and we're basically just gonna, right when we pull up, I'm gonna drop my 6-ounce laser minnow down there, see what happens. Getting kind of close. The water is warmer, 64 degrees, that is good. We're at about 220 feet right now, and I'm just kind of scanning as I go on my way out there, just to see. But yeah, we're gonna get after it here, just a couple minutes. Finally getting some gray light too. I can see the horizon a little bit. Still, what time is it? 4:27. Still no sunrise for about another 30 minutes. Yeah, so I'm definitely early. No rush. Alright guys, on the spot. Oh, well before sunrise here. Gonna drop a laser minnow down. We've got like hardly any drift. Hard to see what the water clarity really looks like. Getting some good marks on my screen though, so I'm gonna just do my thing. Whoo! Second drop here. Don't know how good the footage is gonna be. I know it's really dark, guys, but oh, I just got a nice freaking hit. Black and silver, 6-ounce laser minnow. This feels like a toad. Exactly what I came for. Following Mikey's techniques here, nice and easy, no rush. Man, it felt like a snag on the bottom. I was jigging, just doing my thing, nice and patient. And then wham, I thought when I pulled back it was on a rock because it just did not move. And then just nice and easy off the bottom because yeah, he's trying to shake. Oh, there, yep, oh yeah. And sometimes when they go and bite these things, they're barely hooked on the skin of their cheek, you know? So you gotta bring them up easy. I've definitely lost plenty of them. It's part of the game. Just keep that line tight, nice and easy, no rush. But man, what a hit. There's nothing like a jig hit like that. That is so fun. This is gonna be a good one if I can get it up here. What do we got? No way. Oh, shit. Okay, it's a Boccaccio. That scared the crap out of me. It was coming up sideways. Woo! And I was like, is that a halibut? It is not a halibut, but that's okay. I am taking that all day. Good start. Ooh, yeah, I got him good. Gashed him, so he wasn't going anywhere. Poor guy. Get him over to the box. Oh yeah, look at all that red on the screen. There's plenty. Let's get him. Fun stuff there, guys. Got the first one in the box. It's only 5:47 a.m. Thought it was a red, but I had him hooked in the side there, as you saw. I assumed that he intended to take the bait, and he just miscalculated a little bit. So I'm gonna go right back to where I was getting those solid marks and keep at it. If they're biting now, I want to fill up my taco box early, and maybe might be able to get, yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to get that bilge pump done today, but because then I got to go up, get the trailer, come back down. Yeah, that's probably not gonna happen, but need to get that done. All right. Scanning around here. Just want to get right back on that money zone. Didn't take long. On my way back down again. I'm not counting my drops today. I'm just doing my thing. Getting that data. It's still not low tide yet. That's not for like another almost 2 hours. So the tide is still going out. Something to consider. Water looks pretty good. Getting good hits on the screen here. Let's get a bite. Nice calm day. I can already tell it's going to be super flat, just like I expected. If I could go offshore today, today would be the day to do it. Today, tomorrow, and probably Saturday as well is going to be green light for running offshore, hunting for tuna. That's going to be good conditions, I think. So if everything else aligns, like the tide and the water clarity, then might get a good offshore bite. Bouncing around here, getting some decent marks. I'm right back in the strike zone. see here. Make sure I'm on the bottom. Yeah, I'm on the bottom. Just gotta get that flutter action down. Oh man. Might put a second rod in the water. I brought a bucktail jig too, something that you can kind of just like let float down there. You don't really have to jig it very aggressively. You just let the motion of the ocean do it. It's kind of like letting the boat fish for you on the side here. I might put that down there. See if anything wants to come up and gulp that thing. Just for giggles. Okay, got that one Boccaccio, man, we gotta get it. That's a good sign though. All right. Let's reposition. Heading back down. Jigging and jerking. Let's get something here, guys. Haven't had any action since that one Boccaccio so far. Marking decent fish down there. But again, I'm just trying more than anything today to pay attention to this data, because I fish these spots all the time, and now I really want to start learning about the, like I was saying earlier, the causes of these effects that we experience. As far as location, I'm pretty sure I'm getting on top of them. I think I'm presenting my bait properly. The ocean is very calm, very nice, low wind, as was predicted. But as we have seen in the past, sometimes that does not produce the best bite, and the ocean can be a little sleepy. Got one, so there's something going on. Again, maybe it's a visibility thing. Can't really see how dark it is down there. It's got to be dark. But maybe they've adapted. Who the hell knows? The Adventures of Captain Baker. Got some terns out here working here and there. They're flying around. What we got going on the screen here? Barely drifting. Got my thing almost zoomed in all the way here, showing me about the width of my thumb is 50 feet. Yeah, so we're barely moving. So unless I actually put a bait right on top of them, they're not gonna see it. So that's good though. I'm okay with this. I'm gonna drift really slow, take my time with today. It's still not even low tide. Tide is still dropping. What time is it? 6:30. Low tide is Low tide 7:14, so we still got 45 minutes until it is officially low tide, and then we're gonna see what happens to the drift. I imagine with how it is right now, it's probably how it's gonna stay. Probably it's gonna be even more non-existent. We're gonna hop around here in a little bit. Maybe go a little bit closer to the ledge, hit a couple other spots. It's funny how spots change, you know. This used to be my main go-to, never let me down spot here, but it, you know, fish move. Got a sea lion over there working some bait. All right, we're coming right up to the spot here though. We are drifting a little bit, so gonna give this a minute and be patient here. I've got no squid or shrimp. We are all artificial today, guys. That's how we roll sometimes, and we've had very successful days. I really just want to save any money that I would have spent on bait today for gas money for a future tuna trip here. If I can find someone to team up with, wink wink Mikey, let's go whack a tuna. Will get us out there. We have definitely slayed a few on this boat. And I am down to get some more. Alright, I think we might be getting close to moving here. We're getting some marks. Let's jig it up. Let's look alive here. Make sure it's dropped back down. I kind of might have got off the bottom a little bit. Let's make sure we give this the full presentation. Good technique. Because if they're going over them, getting over them right now, it's my best chance right here. Let's get their attention. Come on, bites. Need some bites. I might try to catch a piece of bait too, maybe put that down there on the dropper loop. Maybe they just don't want the jig today. That could be a thing. It's okay. Got dropper loops on the ready. Can always go into the kelp, make some mackerels. Sounds like there might be some bait out here though. I hear turns working and I see a couple dogs over there by that buoy. Can't believe no bites here. Getting marks. We're gonna keep jigging. We're gonna stay on the drift here. Gotta trust in the process sometimes. It's very easy to get spoiled and go having high expectations. Just gotta go through the motions sometimes. There's those turns. Don't know if I can get those on camera, but looks like they're flying out there flying out their ways. Happy for good weather, that's for sure. We'll see how much of this cloud cover burns off too. It looks pretty overcast. I'm not sure if that'll help or hurt us on the bite. Again, more data to add to the log. I'm gonna get as much of that as I can moving forward so I can look back and geek out on it. Patience is getting there though. I think it's okay to start thinking about moving here. Haven't gotten any marks in a minute. Let's take another drift over here. Bombs away. Oh, it's early and I am already sore. It's gonna be a long day of jigging and I am gonna be feeling it tomorrow. It might actually be worth putting the sabiki down just maybe under the boat to see if there's a few baits right here. I think I'm seeing some swim by. Might always be able to get a few macks maybe on the side. I need to start just saving those, freezing them. Because usually they're out here and so big and so... usually it's so thick out here with mackerels that you think there's an endless supply, and there probably is somewhere. But yeah, they go away for a while. Haven't seen them in a minute. Sometimes they're swarming out here. Yeah, as we get closer and closer to this low tide, the drift slows down, barely moving now. I'm sitting right next to this buoy at 230 feet and we are like barely moving. So it's all good. Gonna see if we can flash this flashy metal in front of something here. Go to another spot in a minute. All right, looks like I am actually seeing some mackerels on the side scan now. I'm gonna put my sabiki down. Wind that up a few cranks there. Pull out a piece of lead here. Piece of lead. Let's do, I don't have a 4-ounce, do I? I think I only have 5s and 6s. Yeah, 5's fine. Now let's do a chrome. Make it flashy. Yeah, looks like some bait down there, yeah. Sabikaroo chase on. Catch me some bait. And I'll just drop it down there. It looks like they're anywhere from like 50 to 150, so I'll just drop it down there a little ways and just keep an eye on it. Got the green flies on this one. Should be about 30 feet, 40-ish. Oh yeah, look at the turns are starting to work right over here. Got them working, so there's probably some mackerels chasing some micro bait. Put this down a little bit deeper maybe. So click that, put it in the rod holder, keep an eye on it. No worries. Yeah, we got some birds working. Let's reposition this guy. Yeah, there's something on the screen there. That could be a dolphin or a dog though. Looks like a dog chasing bait. Birds are working now though. Something's moving around. Maybe something will wake up. Slack tide. There's a lot of turns working right here. Oh, looks like my sabiki's going off there. Looks like I got some max. Trade me, boat. Trade me. Got something on here. Probably some fine mackerel specimens. Oh, did I lose them? Where'd they go? Oh, got one. Boink. Mackerel. Take that. Now I could put this on a dropper loop. That'll give me some options here. Let's go ahead and just put them in my bait tank for the time being. Mackerel. Let's get another one. I think. Yeah, let's get another one. Because if they're just right here for a minute, might as well just pick off a couple. And then doesn't seem like they're hitting the jig too much. All right, yep, there's another mackerel. Sweet. See, this is always fun too. Just gives it's just fun to do when they're out here like that, and you can just drop a sabiki and they're just on it. Easy bait making. And this is like also, if you're going out for tuna, this is what you want. I have I wasn't into video productions as much as in the earlier years when I had the boat, but my brother and dad have come out and we'll come up here and sabiki up mackerel and then go offshore. And if you find the fish and you have this bait, you are getting bit. Like 100%. That is bluefin candy. They will eat that way faster than they will eat any of the bait from the barge. 100%. If you ever go out on a big boat, party boat, and they put one of those in the bait tank, get that. You watch my Aztec overnighter video, and that big fish that my cousin, that we pulled up for him, that 80 pounder, that was on a mackerel. So they will tear those things up. I think I already hit him again. Yep. Oh, yep. Got one. At least one. Yeah, I think I'll just start throwing these things on ice too, you know what I mean? Even if I don't use them all today, save them for next time in case they're not here. Do a little mackerel fishing. Keep getting them. This is number 3. Just keep putting them in the box for now. What we got here on the finder, nothing major. Okay, just a bunch of mackerel still. Okay. All right, we're gonna just make some mackerels here. Looks like pretty good, various size actually. We got some anywhere from 10 inches to 1 footers out here right now on the max, so I'm gonna stash a few of these. I don't know how long I'll do it. It's kind of fun, so wasn't getting bit on the jig. I'll do this for a few minutes and then cut up 1 or 2 of them and make some strip baits, and then we will keep doing some bottom fishing. Oop. The Mac attack continues. I just tied on another sabiki because after I put that 3rd one in the box there, it kind of mangled up the other ones. It's always good to have a couple sabikis with you, so I just tied on this red one, and let's get back to it. I think I'm gonna I'll catch a few more because it's kind of fun. I'll just catch a few more and then I'll focus back on fishing for rockfish and stuff. Cut up a mackerel or 2, make some strip baits and put the dropper loop down there. Maybe the boat can catch us a fish, and then I'll keep at the jigging, increase our chances. Definitely catch something on a piece of mackerel, even probably a small rockfish. Oh, I forgot this is the sabiki, not the laser minnow. Came back into that deep water 245 zone where I usually start. The mackerels were pretty much mostly back over that way. We're gonna drift that direction though now. Kind of getting past that low tide point. Or getting there. It's about 7:11. So yeah, we're gonna start getting some kind of drift here in some kind of direction as it switches into tide swing, into high tide. But again, very weird day today. It's gonna go, this is what I was noticing and that I think is interesting. High tide at 3 p.m. So from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. So that's 5 to 12, 8 hours. It's gonna take 8 hours, and it's only gonna go up 0.8 meters. So that's only like 2 feet over 8 hours. And then from 3 to 4:30, it's going to go down 0.01 meters, and that is your low tide. So basically there's no tide swing there, and then it goes high at 11:50 again. Oh, getting mackerels. So gonna be a long, there's gonna be a lot of slack tide today. That's what kind of really was intriguing me on the whole forecast in general, on top of just seeing how smooth it's gonna be. Definitely wanted to come maybe and see if it's halibut time. They caught a big one on this, and you know, it's funny, that was the kicker part of the story, is that as soon as I'm seeing all of that on the forecast, sure enough, the Seaforth posts a video on their Instagram, or not a video, I'm sorry, they posted a post. One of their guys got a halibut, and you know, I know they fish out here and just different various structures that are out here, and it's where those fish hang out. They're picking the baits off of those structures. So they got a nice one similar to one of those trophy, you know, again, when I say trophy, I'm talking like anywhere from 36 inches to 42 inches, like those ones my guys have caught. They got one, so it was very encouraging and kind of makes me think that maybe I'm starting to figure this out a little bit. Maybe it's just pure dumb freaking luck, but it always seems like when it's those slack tides, they like that. If you can just get the right bait in front of them, you know, obviously there's luck, but if we can find them, that's fun. We can just sit here and kind of play with sabikis, catch max for a little bit. It's gonna pretty much be this kind of condition all day. Sleepy, probably, slow drift. Just popped a new battery in my GoPro and got the one that I was just using charging over there. Got a backup SD card, so I got plenty of space to keep this content creation going. It's starting to drizzle. Oh, I can hear the micro bait splashing around over here. Gonna get some mackerels here in a second, is what that means. Ooh, good structure right there on the bottom actually too. Really should be dropping this all the way down. Oh, fresh one, fighter. Man, this one's freaking strong. Get him out of there. These are nice quality greenbacks here. Quality, indeed. Lobster bait, yo. Catfish bait, all kinds of bait. Bluefin bait, everything loves a mackerel. Come on, come on. There we go. Yeah, once I learned that back in the knife trick, made the whole sabiki process a lot easier, because or else you it's like one mackerel, sabiki, gone. All right. Mackerels are fun to catch. There they are. You know, it's like this is like kind of this is catching right here. And never fails though, you go to come out here to find them on the morning where you actually want to go catch a bluefin, and it's hard to find them. But shit, man, if I was going today, I'd still have plenty of time. I'd have a, how many I got now? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 prime mackerels here. Some of those are large, but like this one right here that I just got, this is perfect size for bluefin. Even those big ones too. If it's big stuff, they don't care how big it is, they're gonna crush it. Oh, lost that hook. Oh shit, they're gonna get that. There we go. Get in there. Could also deep drop those for sharks and stuff too on like 9 Mile Bank, I heard. Never got too much into the shark fishing, but word on the street is that sharks like mackerel too at 500 feet. But I'm good on winding in 400 to 500 pound sharks from 500 feet. I'm good on that for sure. Where did I put my sheath? Right there. All right, so do we keep catching mackerels because it's fun, or do we go back to rock fishing because that's what we came out here for? All right, we'll go back and try to catch a rockfish real quick. We'll go hit that main spot because I was getting some good marks there. So I'll cut up a mackerel. We'll drop it down there, see if the stink maybe can draw something in there, even just something. So I caught that one Boccaccio, but that was honestly, that was lucky. Missed it, and I got that snag. It might be dark down there, who knows? So that if I drop something down there on the dropper loop and keep it still and it smells, maybe that can get something going, because I was getting some really good marks. And with plenty of time, I don't really see the need to hop around super aggressively right now. You know, it's very peaceful and calm. I'm enjoying myself. Catching these mackerels is fun. It's entertaining. I'm going to, I think, just, yeah, go with the flow on this. No agenda. I mean, I want to catch tacos, that's the agenda, but I'm gonna be patient with it today. I'm not gonna get antsy if the bite is slow. Today is a day of exploration and gathering data, mostly. It's good to see that the ocean is still kind of alive though. Birds are out here working. There's a lot of bait moving around. I am seeing marks on the screen at my spot. They're just not playing super awake yet. But we will see if that turns around here. Almost there. Let's cut up a mackerel real quick. All right, I choose you for the first one. Bloody decks. Check that out. Something kind of interesting I just noticed here as I'm cutting up this, don't know if you guys can see that, as I'm cutting up this mackerel out of the stomach there. So when we talk about micro baits out here on the water, that could be a number of different things. Anything from like super tiny like pinhead anchovies, these little tiny squids that I'm seeing here, and that is a good sign. So actually, if there's squid in the water right now, I'm gonna try these mackerels, but maybe that Superman jig might be good, the white and yellow one, because obviously the squid, or maybe I'll try the red, I don't know, but it looks like there's a bunch of that stuff in the water. There's another one right there. Guy is coughing those up. So made myself a couple little strip baits here. I'm gonna try those out real quick. And then if there's squid in the water though, like those are just like little super tiny ones, but if there was just a spawn that happened, you know, there might be some bigger squids around there too, and shit, I might need to get a squid jig, because live squid will definitely get blasted. That's how you get the white sea bass. If you can get live squid, oh man, that is fire for rock fishing. Yeah, I might look into that. Okay, so there's a decent mark. All right, I got the squids, or sorry, the mackerel strips ready to go there. I put a 6-ounce lead here on my dropper loop. I'm running it a little bit more leader up to the dropper loop, and I'm running a little bit longer dropper loop too. Sometimes I think that maybe I'm running the hook a little too close to the main line, so I'm gonna try, you know, just trying a little bit of technique adjustment here as far as the preparation on that goes. It's getting some decent marks back over here in this whole little zone right here, so let's just get into a good drift and see what happens. Jellyfish in the water today too. That's like the second or third one I've seen. That's the smaller one though. I saw a big one earlier. Whoop. Oh, look at that ninja catch there. Got my mackerel chunk here. We've got a 4/0 hook is what that was called on the thing there. So we're gonna go ahead and cover this really good. Big hook, big bait, big fish. I'm gonna fold that on there a bunch. I love these mackerel chunks too, because the skin is super thick and elastic, and the hook really holds it nice. There we go. Let's get it all up on the barb there, and then maybe I'll cut like one little stringer piece off just to, you know what? I think I'm good there. Nice little mac chunk should be good. Set my drag here real quick, make sure it's not way too tight. That's actually pretty good right there. Let's go a little tighter. I want to easily be able to pull line out in case there's a snag or in case a big fish, so it can like set the hook for itself and have a nice day. All right, let's go. Bombs away. 6-ounce weight with a mackerel chunk and a 4-aught hook. Yo ho ho. And La Jolla goes. Something a little like this. Dude, get out of here. This new younger generation of gulls that's coming up, I've noticed since I've gotten the boat. You know, the boomer gulls have laid eggs of millennial gulls, and these ones are aggressive, man. Like, they are not shy. As you can see, they will come right up to you. They will eat the sardines right off your hook in front of your face as soon as you turn around, so be really careful. They need to it's kind of irritating that they're getting so domesticated, but I don't really know what to do about that except for just not mess with them. Okay, so I'm on the bottom there. I'm gonna set my clicker. It's gonna get annoying, so I won't record that obviously forever. I'm gonna I think I'll put it on this side actually. No, now the boat's turning that way. Okay, keep it on that side. And I think I'm gonna close the bail. No, we'll leave the bail open. Just make that line a little bit tighter there. Oh, am I already getting bit? Wouldn't surprise me. There should be some fish right here. Even if it's not a big one, should be something here. That's fine. We're gonna use that for stink, and we're gonna use this for catching. Guess I'm kind of just hoping that the smell of the mackerel will bring them close by, and then this will get their attention for the catch. Oh my god. Jesus freaking Christ, get the hell out of here, dude. You scared the shit out of me. I'm gonna smack you. Alright, sending my laser minnow down. Got my boat fishing the mackerel for me. Let's keep it going. Beautiful, calm day. Alright, just parked again for another pass. Got the mackerel back down there. We're still in the deep zone here. Just hit the bottom with my jig. Slow start today. It's alright. Slow start. Gonna be a long incoming tide today. Like I said, it's gonna be tide coming in all day and then slack. See a kayaker over there. See the new Seaforth in there. Looks like they're fishing the shallower zone in the kelps, kind of. It's probably where they got that halibut, outside the kelps. That's probably why he's over there. I really need some tacos though, man. I can't believe. Not even, I know the live bait was working for me before, but I mean, laser minnows always worked before that. Especially this mackerel chunk should definitely be getting bit on by something. So maybe they just can't see. I don't know. No reason. Yeah, we'll give this a little bit of time here. It is now 7:52. I mean, I'm getting decent marks here. Pretty decent. See if I can jig with my left hand here and then kind of feel with this. Oh wow, that's kind of like rubbing your belly and patting your head. Oh yeah, that's a bite. That's getting hit by something right there. I'm just gonna let that do its thing, and if they come up and bite that line and just kind of start going at it, you know, if they hang out right there, that's chill. I'll just be jigging over here. Maybe that mackerel will just bring something in here, and then they'll bite the jig, hopefully. Might try a flat fall, I don't know. A lot of my customers have caught, or not customers, a lot of my subscribers have caught really good rockfish on the flat falls, just like the ones that I get on those laser minnows. In fact, those keeper halibuts that we've caught have all been on jigs. Not a single one was live bait. One of them was purple, and I do have a purple minnow. Maybe I should try just a different color. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try a different color, and then see what's on this mackerel while I'm at it. Pull that up so I don't get tangled. Switch me boat. Might have something on the Mac. Doesn't feel much heavier than the weight though, so maybe it's a mackerel. Cannibal. Or it's probably just lead. Sun's definitely well up by now, but very overcast. It's fine, I'll take it. Still lots of bait running in there up the slope. You can see birds working all around. Be nice to get some yellowtail. 64, almost 65 degree water now. Might be a little chilly for them still, but they should be showing up any day. Any day now. Let's see if we got any nibs on this. Thought for sure I was getting bit. Hard to tell. Doesn't look like there's any teeth marks on the skin or really the meat. Okay, maybe they're on the end a little bit, yeah. He might have popped it in his mouth and then felt the line tension and backed off a little bit. Maybe I should focus more on the mackerel instead of the jigs for the time being. Might be able to set the hook on something. You never know. Never know. Yeah, maybe I'll just fish the mac for a minute and then put it down there, change the jig color, fish that for a minute, switch it up like that. Yeah, let's do that. That's still on my first piece of strip bait. It's not, you know, I got plenty more. Can catch mackerels probably till I'm blue in the face if I want to. And that's pretty fun, honestly. If it doesn't look like I'm gonna catch tacos or halibuts or whatever, I might just catch mackerels all day. All right, I'm gonna fish just this mackerel here for a second. I think I keyed in on some decent marks here. Let's see if I can get a bite, man. Let's see if we can get a bite. We caught our own bait. We're trying to work our way up the food chain. We're doing it right, man. Caught our own fresh bait. Should be able to catch now something with that, right? Should be super easy, right? I got bait jumping out of the water all over, right over there. You probably can't see it on the GoPro footage. I'll try to zoom in and see if I can get it, but it's just like puddling up all over right there. I'm surprised the birds aren't just on it. See if there's anything on the side scan here. I was gonna say, man, wouldn't surprise me if I see a bunch of yellowtail just blow up right there. Drop this rod in a heartbeat and grab my sniper stick. Get hooked up, hopefully. That'd be sweet. And new Seaforth parked in there. They're Getting on that calico bass bite, probably. I'm good on that though. I'm good. Hate fishing in the kelp. Get snagged. It's not the worst, I guess. I'm sure there's some nice fish in there, but I like me some big reds, and they're out here. They are out here. It might have moved though. It was nice to see that boccaccio. Didn't see boccaccios for quite a few trips in the beginning of the season. Now we're seeing them, so maybe the reds are kind of moving around a little bit. We're definitely gonna, I don't know. Yeah, I say we just let this drift go. Ooh, see some dolphins over there, some kind of splashing. Yeah, that is not yellowtail. Yeah, it's a big pot of dolphins. What do you know? Not surprising. Okay. I'm gonna push around all these mackerels. Pretty nice pod. Maybe we'll get lucky and they'll swim right by like they do sometimes. Not really feeling anything on this mackerel though. It's kind of disappointing. So I think we're gonna bring it in and keep drifting in a little bit. Actually, we're coming up to that elevation change. Let's give it a shot right here. We'll ride this out a little bit. Might have something on here, or I might have snagged a chunk of weed or something. Probably a little guppy. We'll put it back. Hitting some small marks as we drift up the hill here. That looks like an octopus. Man, okay. Interesting. Octopus! Let's carefully let that go. I mean, I'm sure something, yep, looks like he's gonna let himself go. Awesome. Get away, buddy. Yeah, look at the ink spray. Cool. That's cool. That has never happened to me before. Something new every time, man. Something new every time, my guys. That is a trippy thing. It's kind of a thing with dead bait though. You never know what you're gonna get. All kinds of stuff will eat it. Let's see if we can spruce that up a little bit there. Now that that octopus just kind of jacked her up. Actually, yeah, we'll just keep using some of the same here. Let's go put this chunk like this. All right, sushi time, fishes. Sushi time. Couple marks there. Keep drifting, I think. I might reposition. Let me think. I think we're gonna keep drifting because we're drifting right towards a spot here. I think, yeah, I'm just gonna keep going. Keep on keeping on. Just sent this mackerel down, just hit the bottom, and I pulled back a little bit just to tighten the line. I felt a pretty decent thump here. Oh, come on baby, get it. You know, you just want to take it. It's a small one. Hopefully scare him away. Didn't get a hook set there, but I was feeling some knocking. Here they're knocking again. Here we go. Come on. Ugh. All right. Checking in again. Oh man. Oh, I'm gonna try to zoom in on that. There's like a full-on birdnado over there. The dolphins are just corralling the snot out of that bait over there. And I think my battery died just right back there, and then turns out I did have a little starry that was on there. He was just super tiny and didn't realize it. I was setting the hook on him the whole time. I just put him back, slapping on another strip bait here, and then we're gonna keep at it, guys. We're fishing hard today. Fishing hard, came prepared to stay at it for as long as needed. There's a couple marks. That's what I was waiting for right there. Let's go. Woo! Get some. Slimy mackerel. Fresh little chunk there. Should get bit. Getting some decent little looks there on the screen. Coming over all kinds of structures too. There's just so many rock piles out here. It's hard to find out where they're at for the day. There's usually not enough time in the day to find the best concentration, but sometimes you do get you just nail that one spot where they're just going after whatever's down there. And there's sometimes red crabs, sometimes squid, whatever. Tons of dolphins. Wow, now there's a bunch, probably about 300 yards straight out in front of me that way. Another pod over there. Must have broken off from this pod behind me, but yeah, holy cow, they're going just nutso. Looks like New Seaforth broke away from the kelp. He's out in deeper water now. All right, let's get a bite on this mackerel chunk here. Metering some decent blobs there on the bottom. See if we can get a fish that doesn't have any commitment problems. Just getting some good marks there. Definitely going to go back for another pass if we don't feel anything right here. Yeah, I think we're going to go back right now. See if I can get you a little shot of these dolphins here. They're a ways out there though, about 150 yards. GoPro's not really good at long distance, but might be able to zoom in on the 4K. It's always cool to see. I'm not going to really worry about it though. I've got plenty of dolphin close-ups. Really cool when you're out here though to see them in person. You know, if you want to come fishing, just smash that subscribe button and then come over and we'll go. We'll get them. All right, let's get in the bite zone here, guys. Let's get in the bite zone. Man, that's like a dolphin parade. Back on the jig. Seeing some decent marks down there again. I'm feeling it on the jig again. Let's go. Fishing hard. There's nobody out here. Got La Jolla to myself pretty much. Let's go for a little drift. Need to get me a good jig fish. Let's get jiggy with it. Take a good mackerel fish though too. Just need something. Need something. Got one Boccaccio, put back one starry. Let's get them. Just missed a good one, you guys. I just had a serious jig bite. I felt one bump, went down for the next retrieve. He hit it again and just did not get the hook. Please come back. Please come back. please. All right, we're going back for another pass on that line because that was a good one. We're not drifting very fast. I probably have a small fish on this mackerel anyway. All right, feeling pretty serious about this one after that last pass. I'm 97.6% sure that I just missed a big red, or something big. So I'm gonna work this area for a little bit. This very, very small area. Take nice little short drifts over it, see if I can't get that fish. Got it unsnagged, yay! Still jigging. The hours are flying by here. It's getting close to 10 already. Already been out here for like 5 hours, man. Since well shit, I left the slip at like 3:45. I've been out here. Been underway, and the adventure began very early. And it's probably gonna be a long day. I really want to catch some tacos. Gonna make a move here in a minute. Looks like I found a decent little spot out here. I was fishing the mackerel, got bit on the mackerel, and then I switched over to my red jig over here. Had a serious one on, and I thought I could hang them both. So I put the red jig in the rod holder, started dinking with this one, and then the one on the jig got off. But I legit had a double hook up right now, and the one on the jig felt pretty big, so I should have focused on that one. But this was getting bumped pretty hard. So, oh, gained weight right there. Didn't feel that big at first. Let's see what we got here. Need some tacos, that's for sure, baby. Definitely gonna make this pass again though. Finally found some fish that want to bite. Pretty actively here. Oh, it's a little red. Here we go. Yeah, it's a decent one. Yeah, let's go on the Mac. Woo! Perfect. Not the biggest we're used to on Baker charters, but you know, for how slow it started, I'm okay with that. And we can get 4. That will make a decent batch of tacos for sure. Plus we got that Boccaccio. Hell yeah, now I'm pumped again. I was getting pretty sleepy there for a while. Oh, now I got some fish. That's a decent Boccaccio. That's tacos right there for sure. Well, let's get our... Definitely need to get my reds. All right, so let's do another strip. Actually, I'm gonna hit the jig. I think if they're feeding right there on the jig, I'm just gonna focus on the jig. The big ones will hit that. And I just missed one. That's really disappointing. I shouldn't have been trying to multitask so hard. Just focus on the jig. It's just tough, you know. Jigging for many hours is definitely taxing, but we're gonna get back on it here because it looks like they're gonna hit this thing. All right, I'm keyed in on this rock now. Rock that I just found. Dropping right back down. Just missed a really good bite on this red jig. The red tatey, 4 ounce. Hit the bottom. Let's go. We're gonna get bit, guys. We're gonna get bit. Feeling it. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Had a serious bite. Oh, there he is. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Ah, come on. Yes. Oh. Oh. Nothing more satisfying than a jig hit, guys. That is why we do it. Oh. And it doesn't even matter if it's a huge fish. It's just like that feeling when you pull back and you're not even sure right away if it's you just snagged on a kelp or something. And you pull back and it feels like a snag. And you feel that head shake and you're like, yes. There is definitely nothing like it. Hopefully a decent red here, because that's what I got on the mackerel right here. I might even do the mackerel thing again too, because they're eating that as well. This feels like a decent fish. Come to daddy. Boccaccio? Yep, no. Oh, starry? Oh, that's a red. Okay. Oh, he's got some weird marks on him though. Got him in the gill. Definitely tacos. Got some marks on him there. What's up with that? Not sure what's going on there. Nice fish though. Taking it. It's number 2. Gonna get back on that rock. They're there. Absolutely. And they're biting. Hitting the red jig. Whew. Thank you. I bet you they'll hit the laser minnow. Let's do a test. I'll put the laser minnow back down. I bet they'll hit that. I'm pretty sure it's all just location based right now. I bet if they see any flashy piece of metal, they're gonna hit it. All right, I got about 7 minutes left or so on this SD card. Then I got to switch. Batteries are charging up on the other one already. So definitely this is cool. Can get a lot more footage now, a lot more thorough coverage. Probably, you know, this might turn into a full day thing. If I get my limit of reds and I got a Boccaccio, then all I can really do is, you know, go look for sand bass and a halibut, and I'm okay with that. I really want to get a halibut, but I want to secure some tacos first. Already well on my way to doing that. So I just switched from that red jig that I just caught red on the mackerel. Let's see if we can do it on this black and silver laser minnow right here. This is one of my tried and true ones. Like, caught so many fat reds on a lot of different colors, but this particular black and silver is money. It is very seasoned, and I've earlier, as you saw, I saved it from a snag. I've saved it from many. So, oof, I don't even know if I'm gonna hit my target this time. I kind of drifted off a little bit. Might have missed it by a few feet, we'll see. All right, going at it again with the double bait deployment. Pulled right back up on the rock, pretty much right on it at this moment. Mackerel, fresh piece going down, 6 ounce weight. As soon as it hits the bottom, I'm closing the bail. I'm gonna bounce this jig, which is also going down. Watch me get a double hookup right now. That's closed. And then this is going. Let's go. Come on, baby. Give me some Mac attack right there. I am going over it right now. Let's get him. This is gonna get bit. Something's getting bit right now. Right now. Oh yeah, looks like the Mac's getting bit, but this is what I did last time. Mac got bit, and then I put the jig down. Well, I think that's because the jig actually had a fish first. I should probably just do this. Then maybe that'll get, yep, got a fish here. Yep. Oh yeah, they like those mac. Oh, whoa, hello. Easy. Slow and steady, baby. No need to resist. Oh, looks like the angle of the dangle's changing here. Bring this guy up nice and easy. Oh man, this guy, I'm either getting really tired or this guy just gained a pound. Kind of bringing him up under the boat here. The boat's kind of corkscrewing on me after I got bit. Got leader. Oh, look at that. Another good size red. These are a little smaller than the toad size, but you know what? That's number 3, and I ain't complaining. Whew, this one had some spunk in him for sure. All right, so here's something I want to know. What is this? If anyone can tell me what that is, I want to know. I see it all the time in the reds. That's definitely been mostly digested, and I want to hear about that stuff. Tell me what you know, people. Oh, there's dolphins under the boat. Dolphin parade getting a little closer now. Wonder if that's the same pod. I feel like they just came by a while ago, same direction. That must be another pod. Anyway, nice red. Let's go. All right, so mackerel's killing it on red rock. I think I'm gonna try to bounce that red jig around one more time, and then if that doesn't get bit, I'll deploy the mackerel again, pick up my 4th red, and then go leave the reds alone for the day. You know, can't take more than I'm allowed, and I definitely agree and support with the oh, forgot my jigs out there. Definitely agree and support the new limit of 4 reds. That's why I just gotta try to find 4 decent sized ones. That's plenty to make tacos. No need to get greedy. Find a boccaccio, go get a sand bass, and call it a day. Halibut. All right, just popped in a new SD card. So that last one was kind of full. 30% battery on this one. Going down for my 4th red again. I just did that last pass, and I don't know if that was a snag or a big fish. Right when I hit the bottom, it's hard to tell sometimes. I pulled back, thought I felt a head shake. Could have been, you know, just getting unhooked off the kelp on the way up or something like that. I am seeing, it's hard to tell if there's kelp down there or what that is, but there's some structure down there, whatever. The point is I'm going over the rock right now, and I'm about to hit the bottom, and we're gonna get our 4th red, which will complete our limit for the day of that species. Didn't get hit on the bottom, also didn't snag. That's fine. Let's jig around. Let's get jiggy. It's 9:47. I just looked. I thought it was later than that, but it's still only 9:47. If we can get our 4th red right here, that'd be sweet. Go spend the rest of the day exploring, scanning around for new structures. Maybe go hit some other spots that we don't really fish that much for, like bass and stuff. Maybe get those halibut. Come on, baby. Oh. Little. It's nothing? Yeah, maybe nothing. There's something there. That also happens sometimes. Foul hooking yourself. Fish goes to strike it, or you clip like a little weed or something. Hook your own line, and then it feels like you got a little fish on there when you really got nothing. It's all right. We're gonna try this jig one more time, and if we don't get something on this jig right now, I'm gonna put that mackerel back down there, because that kind of was pretty dead on. Right when it hit the bottom, I put it in the rod holder, and then the boat caught a fish. So you can always try that again. Come on, baby. Just made it back down again. The red jig. Just try this one more time here as we drift past the rock. Then I'm gonna go back and drop that mackerel right in their face again. Drift is picking up a little bit. I am noticing. Yeah, jig. All right, over it. Let's go use the mackerel. We'll probably get bit right away. All right, pulled back on the rock. Right over it this time. Dropping down this mackerel. Super tasty. Oh, getting sleepy again. Need some action. Pulled up, you know, after finding this rock. Caught those reds pretty quick, and then I think I'll get bit right now. I think there's at least one or two more still getting marks. Or, you know, that just proves the difficulty in trying to hit the same spot over and over at 220 feet. This is not a big rock, so you really do have to put the bait right in the zone. Very much location-based fishing. The slow drift, though, hitting the mark is not terribly hard all the time. All the time, usually. So we're gonna go this side. Oh, feels like we might get some breakthrough. Oh, there's a bite. Getting bit. Let's get a commitment here, fish. Let's get a commitment. Why don't you take about this much line before I set the hook, okay? I think he went away. Or not. All right, gotcha. That might be it for red. Oh, did he go away? I think he went away. Or is he still there? Oh, he's still there, okay. That might be red number 4, guys. Please be a Boccaccio so I can keep fishing for reds. Or a whitefish. Or some other kind of rockfish. And then I can keep red fishing. Looks like we're gonna get some sun here. Better put my shroud on. Starting to feel that UV layer, or UV coming through the cloud layer there. Yeah, this one feels smaller. Sometimes they feel big and then lose weight, and sometimes they feel small and then they gain weight. That is a whitefish. Oh, starry. All right. No, I'm not gonna make him tacos. We're gonna put that one back, and then we're gonna put our shroud on and keep at it. This rock has a lot of fish on it. Oops, sorry buddy, didn't mean to smack you into my boat there. Pull out the descender, send him back while he is still relatively close to his rock. And away you go, buddy. All right. Just let that little starry go. About to reposition, but we got those mackerels coming through again. Don't know how well we can see that, but all that dust on my screen, that is just metric F tons of mackerel. So I'm gonna, maybe before we go, try to catch my last red here, and then maybe we'll catch some more mackerels before we go do something else. Yeehaw! Oh man, that is a bunch. They're just everywhere. That is the most I have like ever seen. That's literally 100-foot tall school of bait. Big baits too. Bluefin candy. Come get it. Fishing hard, fishing hard. Put back that starry, got back on the rock, looking for that fourth red still. Here we go. Got one little piece of, I should have probably cut up more mackerel. I just used the whatever was left on that piece. It's already getting bit though. They don't seem to care. Please be Boccaccio. Nice big Boccaccio. Ooh, okay. Whoa, okay, all right. I literally thought that was a guppy and now he's pulling a little bit. Okay. Got some head shakeage. Got some pull. Let's bring him in nice and easy. Good times in La Jolla, man. Again, would love to be taking advantage of these flat calm seas and out there hunting bluefin, but still, even on nice calm days, those can turn into nice long boat rides and stuff. But it's nice to be out here in La Jolla on calm days too, finding new spots. I literally just marked this rock right now. And that is a Boccaccio, so I can keep fishing for reds. Woo! Yeah, boy! That's a good one. Good flavor. Good flavor. And good taco size. It's at least 9 tacos. Hell yeah. It's that same piece of mackerel. I'll put a fresh piece on. Now that I'm over here and putting the fish in here, I will grab a mackerel for some more bait. Woo! That was a fun hit right there, man. He came up for it. Woo! Whoa! Thank you for splashing me with bloody water in the face. Get a mackerel. Here we go. That was fun. Guys, can't even tell you how fun it is to catch your own bait with the sabiki and then work your way up the food chain. And obviously it's fun to use live baits and stuff, but just cutting it up and using the chunk, and it works. Glad I decided to save money on the live bait today and not get it, and I can save that 40 bucks, put that in my gas tank fund for some bluefin hopefully here in the next week or so. It's gonna be nice today, tomorrow, and probably Saturday, but then Sunday, Monday it's gonna be all shitty again, and I can't really see reliably past that. So hopefully next week we'll get another nice day to go out. Maybe I can find someone to pitch in for some gas and some bait. I know I keep saying that. Hopefully someone will hit me up, because seriously, that's really the only thing that's holding me back is the cost, and also, you know, there's something to be said about safety going out there by yourself. It's a little bit safer, I think, to go out with another person, just in case there was any kind of like health issue or, you know, scary stuff like that. Just better to have strength in numbers, at least 2 or 3 guys. So let's get bluefin, but also tacos. Let's just be on the water all the time. All right, I got 3 reds and 2 Boccaccio in the box. I can keep fishing for that 4th red now, which is cool. Definitely have tacos secured though. I'm okay with catching some more, just to make sure I got enough for Mother's Day. I might even be out here tomorrow. I gotta work on the bilge pump. Might as well come out in the morning and catch some more, and then do the bilge pump since I'm gonna be down here. Catch some fish for my mechanic Charlie at Driscoll's. You know what I'm saying? Gotta share the tacos. 2 Boccaccio, 3 reds. Yeah, it's a good amount. They're not huge toad reds, but they're big enough. All right, got another one. Wasn't even sure if I had a hook set. Felt small, felt big, felt small, felt big. So hard to tell sometimes. So might be a guppy, might be a taco. Let's see. It's just a lottery roll as far as when I'm gonna hit that 4th red and call it a day. This one might be a taco. Let's see. It would have to be pretty small to not be a taco. That is a little starry, and that is pretty small, and therefore not a taco in my book. I think that last video I did, the half-day solo, that was the last time I caught a starry that I kept because I physically couldn't put it back because it was so big and it was just too buoyant. I couldn't put it down. So let's let this guy go. Keep going, guys. I ain't quitting. I got a party to feed. Just missed another big one. I was bouncing and bouncing and bouncing. I was about to go hit my camera to start rolling it after I was certain that I had him, and then he came off right before I started rolling. There he is again. Oh, it's a different fish. Much smaller. Damn it. Oh man. That might even be nothing. I might just be foul hooked. Yeah, I think I'm foul hooked. Dude, that was a fish though. Oh my god, it sucks. Alright, it's alright. Go back down, I'll get him. I'm down to fish all day, but it'd be really cool if I could just get my 4th red now. I'd be okay with that. Let's make it a nice one though. Man, there's just dolphins crushing baits everywhere out here. No matter where you look, there's dolphins. Dolphins out there, dolphins over there, back there. All right, come on, we got to get bit right here. Feels like the drift is kind of surgy right now. It's kind of picks up a little bit and then it slows back down. Like each pass I take is kind of inconsistent speeds, but that's all right. I got an idea here for the next one. I'm gonna set my dropper loop back up, try the squid one more time. Keep going back and forth. I think that's kind of giving them, mixing up the presentation, which is good. Dolphins dolphins breaching all around the boat here, chasing baits. Just getting my dropper loop set back up here. Probably just gonna deploy another squid. Woo! Ooh! Hello, flippers. Let's get a this little max strip here. Get this thing going. Very important to make sure, yeah, you're getting the skin on every hit, every pass on these. Otherwise it'll come off pretty easily, actually. Water is looking clean today. Very nice. Very oxygenated, very blue. Just a dolphin field day out here. Really just want to... Whoa, hello. Yeah, right there. Here's one. Ooh, pretty. Flippers. Should be almost there. Made it. Alright, switched up the battery again. Last one died. Caught and released a flag in the meantime. Still fishing hard, guys. Till the end. Till the end. Fishing hard. Got my mackerel ready to go again. Still hunting for that fourth red, man. It always seems like when you find them, it's like boom, 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 and then it's always hard to get that last one short of your limits, no matter what the limit is. Already had a very good day though. I have keeper fish in the box, and when I say keeper, obviously there's no size limit on rockfish, but I just mean that they're keeper to my standards. They're at least, you know, 5-6 tacos a piece for sure. Worthy contributions to the fish pile, but I still got more left in me, guys. It's 10:55, almost 11. The clouds have all but burned away, except for, you know, just the ones coming in offshore now. There's still a layer out there, but inshore right here, it has burned off. Still tide swinging in. It's going to be high tide at, I think, what did I say earlier, 2:30 or 3:30, and then just pretty much slack for a while and before it comes in again. So I'm just going to fish hard. If I get that fourth red, I'll go see what's up elsewhere, but I think this is what I want to be doing right now. Get out of here, stupid. You're gonna hurt yourself. Bombs away on my other dropper loop. I had my other one snagged off. I think you saw I had to break it off. Luckily, that's why I had two ready to go. I thought for whatever reason that I left the second one at home, but no, I brought two dropper loops ready to go. It's like I thought about it. It's like I was prepared or something. So we're feeling serious bites on this rock though. Since I have found this rock, I have just been drifting over it, and almost every pass has been mackerel bite or jig bite of something. I've got reds, I've got boccaccios, I've let starries and flags go. It's a nice little spot, pretty active. Sun's out now. I almost want to go back to deep water again, see if there's anything happening back at my main spot. Might be able to get a toad if we don't get bit right here. Okay, I just made it. Let's keep that bait stationary. Did you get him? Oh, I think I missed him. Or it's small. Oh, I think it's there, but it's small. Felt like a big one at first, man. Well, hello, Mr. Dragonfly. Is there something there? Can't tell. If there is, it's very small. Man, it's so hard to tell. Alright. Well, I'm already off the spot, so might as well bring it in anyway. Waste of a strike. Took too long to figure it out. Gonna move back. This is a really small rock. Short window on this one. A lot of fish on it. There was a fish on it. It is a starry. Really colorful one too. He'll survive. Welp, just pulled up another flag on the Mac. So now we're just, seems like we're getting flags and starries. Man, it really feels like too, like I'm missing big ones. So I'm feeling big thumps, and then I miss those ones, and then a small one comes up after, so maybe there's still big ones around right here on this rock, but I'm just not hitting them. I'm gonna try the jig a couple more times, and then I don't know, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Might just go find another spot. I'm sure there's another rock around here somewhere that has a couple more reds that want to bite, and all I need is one more. Just one more. I'm determined. I gotta get my red limit today. And not just like little guppy reds, you know, gotta be decent. Put this guy back and then probably make another pass or two on this rock. It's starting to, you know, starting to drift a little bit here, so especially like when you're putting the bait down there on the sinker and then you're letting line out as you drift away from it, that's fine, and then you have a lot more time on that one spot because obviously your bait's sitting there, right? But you're jigging, you pass window is a lot shorter, so I'm gonna try a jig real quick, try to drop it as I'm sliding in, so that way I can be heading down, you know, while I'm still coming out of the gear. Carry the momentum of the boat, square the hypotenuse. You get the idea. Dropping down with the Mac Attack again on the rock. Check out these dolphins on parade coming right at us. It's coming right for us. We're so spoiled, man. Check that out. All right, I just hit the bottom. It's a good sign. We got dolphins on parade here. Look at that. Dolphins on parade. Right off the back of my boat. 20 feet away. It's a nice pod. Getting bit, let's go. Feels small. Might be a red. Okay. Something, maybe taco. Stuck it pretty good. Listening to the radio, sounds like people are getting bonito down south. Wow, flag. Come on. Damn it. I mean, cool, yay, I'm catching flags. That's what I wanted, yay. Alright, yeah. I think I'm just having too high of expectations for this one little rock to produce this fourth red when I've already got a few out of here. I just need to go find the new rock. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Definitely still fish here, but I think I'm gonna go back to the deep water since it's brightened up a little bit. Check that out for a little bit, give that a few drops, and then I'm not going to give it too many drops though, because that's where I started and spent time this morning. But I want to see if maybe the conditions have changed. Maybe the sun being out might help. Again, just want to get the data. So I'm going to head deeper water again up to the north where I start. Again, just a couple drops, just a couple. And then we will head back to other spots if we do not get that red. I just want to get a red. Fourth one. Let's go. Looks like I just picked something up here in the deeper water, drifting back in up the ridge here. Not sure what it is. Probably a starry or a flag. Seems like just during certain times of the day, it's just the one species turns on and other ones turn off. Other ones go to sleep, other ones wake up. Oh, what's going on here? He's kicking. A lot of line scoped out too. We're drifting pretty good, so it's really hard to tell how big it is. Feels like it's got a little weight, but it could be a gup. It's always hard to tell. The beauty of La Jolla. Never know what you're gonna get. It is a beautiful day, I can tell you that, man. Beautiful day for a boat ride. Beautiful day for tacos. Cinco de Mayo. All that stuff. Be cool if I could just finish with a red. Just be a red. Just be a red. Yeah, I let a lot of line go out on that one. Dragging it a little bit. I was staring at my screen and I looked away. And Boccaccio. No way, another good one, huh? Yeah. You know, it's tacos, that's for sure. Whoa. Hello. That'll teach me. Ugh. Thought I had him good. Guess not. Okay, don't do that again. Amateur. Nice fish. All right, here we go. Getting a bite. Still in the deep water here. Just pulled up that Boccaccio. Shit, at this rate, we're gonna hit our limit of 10 rockfish with 3 reds and 7 Boccaccios like I did that one time before I get my 4th red. Getting nibbles here. It doesn't feel big. Oh, they're coming right under the boat this time. Don't know if you can see them down there. They just swim under the boat. Just picked up this little starry here. Gonna put them back, obviously. Oh, there they are. Dolphins on parade, folks. Too bad they're not yellow-tailed. All right. Spot's been pretty active now, but only with smaller fish. You know, I'm gonna try to slide over to same kind of shelf area, but maybe over there a little bit more. Work that spot, see if I can. This might be another Boccaccio or something small here. It's shaking pretty good, maybe a whitefish. But gonna keep scrambling around here until I either hit 10 rockfish from the RCG complex, or I find that 4th red, whichever comes first. Gonna limit out one way or another, probably. I've got plenty of bait between my jigs and fresh caught mackerel. I'm having a great day, just enjoying the calm water. Yeah, little whitefish. Oh man. It's actually a good size one. I think I'm gonna let him go, since I already have enough meat. And I don't actually think he counts against the RCG bag limit. I don't think. I'll have to double check. If he does, I should probably keep it actually, huh? Just so that way it forces me to limit out. But nah, it's not that much meat. You gonna make it, buddy? Or do I gotta help you? Ah, no, get out of here, stupid fucking bird. You know what? I'm just gonna keep it. Bird's gonna mess with me. Probably ain't gonna make it. So I got 3 boccaccios, 3 reds, 1 whitefish. Alright people, I am getting to that point. It's the bites is pretty slow. I was just jigging here for a little bit and my arm is cramping like right here really bad. So I am done jigging. I've still got a bunch of mackerel. I'm pretty tired. What time is it? 12:44. Some work right there. Still lots of stuff to do out here. It's just like how much energy do you got? You know what I mean? It takes a lot out of you just being out here. It's getting really breezy. A little bit more wind chop. Still low swells in general, but yeah, a lot of wind chop. Oh man, my arm is killing me. But yeah, I think I'm gonna still keep at it for a little bit here. And yeah, chilling. Good times. Let's keep at it. Just scanning around the ridge here, guys. Found a nice little chunky spot. Sorry, I thought I heard something. It was just my braided line singing to me. Found a nice little chunky spot here. So I'm gonna check it out. Dropping some mackerel down there. Yeah, I don't think I can jig anymore. My arm's just dead. All right, I'm on the bottom. We're drifting so fast now that I am using the motor to kind of keep me stationary, or at least give me more time on these little spots here, because it's just, yeah, it's starting to rip. I thought as it got closer to high tide, it was gonna start slacking out, and it still might, but yeah, right now we're drifting hard. All right, I'll let us start drifting here, but I'm pretty much up and down right on this spot. Looking really, looks like there's a lot going on down there. Oh, getting bit. There we go. Oh man, I need to work on my reaction speeds there. Oh, fuck. Dropping down once again with the mackerel strip here. This is a rock that me and Odie found for the ceviche video. Haven't fished here in a long time, but we caught a lot of small reds on it. See if there's anything here today. I'm kind of working my way back south. Just kind of hopping around, looking for stuff. Gonna drift here for a little bit. It's getting really windy. Feels like I might be getting a nibble. Yeah, it's getting choppy. Pretty standard for PM.